Okay, so sorry, the sun is kind of like not in a good place to see you all, but you don't really want to go inside, so we're just gonna roll with it because who cares? It's just sun. So, yeah. Anyway, I super suck at these videos or at any type of technology thing, really. I even suck at texting and calling. Well, like I can do like calling as like a receptionist type thing, but everything else with the technology, it's not for me. um, I would be fine with notebooks and paper and pens, but everyone would probably disagree with that because it is the 21st century. But yes, anyway, so who am I? Well, I am a 23-year-old. I'm almost 24, which is so weird because, like, as soon as you turn 24, you're like almost 25, and once you're 25, you're almost 30. And once you're 30, you should have your whole life together and perfect, which I highly doubt most people do actually have everything figured out by the time they're 30. But it is a societal goal. Okay, I'm gonna try and wipe the camera real quick. I did nothing. Like I said, I suck at this whole technology thing. Anyway, I'm also amazing at rambling. Yeah, so I'm 23 years old. I am between, I guess, school, which sounds really weird. So I have graduated with a degree in criminal justice and economics. I'm also a class away from having a major in psychology, but I don't intend to pursue that, at least not immediately. Maybe, possibly, but probably not. I do love psych, though. It's like the research aspect of psychology is fascinating to me, and I'll like the social psychology. It's awesome. um, so this is about between, so the gap and what to do. Because everyone has all these expectations and things that you should be doing this, you should be here. Like everyone will tell you, like, oh, like, you know, you graduate high school, you should go to college because, you know, you're so much better off after college. Um, just kidding. Um, I think if I could redo everything, I wouldn't have gone to college because I think college just set me back like a ton. Which probably is not a popular belief, so I probably shouldn't actually be saying that out loud. But that's the truth. Everyone says it's so important to go to college and it's so good for you, and it's fun. It definitely is fun. You definitely learn a lot about yourself and probably about others too, and probably things you don't really need to know. Um, and then you learn a bunch of stuff that you'll probably forget right after you graduate, which sounds terrible, but it's kind of true. So unless you know exactly what you want to do and have a plan on how, like what you need to do to get there, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what you should do, but if I could redo it, I wouldn't have gone, or at least I wouldn't have gone yet. Well, I mean, I probably would have gone before I was 23 if I was planning to go, but I probably would have figured out more what I wanted to do with life first. So, yes. Having said that, I did not just go to college to party. Did not get me MBA in partying 420. I had ice cream, like Dippin' Dots ice cream. That's why my tongue is green. So, yeah. anyway, um, I did things in school. I was a treasurer club. I started a club and was president of our econ club. So probably sound like a nerd, but I wasn't exactly a nerd. I also played sports and I hung out and I did social things. I did go out and I worked. But yes. So I'm between that. I do think I do want to go to grad school. I want to go for law. But I'm not quite sure if I actually want to be in law or if I want to do something more in business. But either way, law would help a lot. And I think being a lawyer would be fun. Or it could be like a rewarding career, I guess, in more ways than one, you know, not just like money, but also just like fulfilling and I don't know. So what am I doing right now? That is what everyone and my mother is always asking me. Like, so I'm working at a restaurant, which has so much taboo around it. I feel like, which, like, I get it, like, it's not a real life job, and they're like, oh, like, what are you doing with your life? And it's like, you're working at a restaurant, and I also work at a grocery store, which has even more stigma. But why? You know, like, I mean, I don't make a ton of money, but there are some people who've been there for a while, and even like some of the newer servers and stuff, they make a lot. Like, they make easily, you know, like $500 on a weekend night. So it's like, you know, why are you criticizing a job that's paying like 55 to 70,000 a year? You know, I'm not making that, but a lot of the people there are. So yeah, I'd probably say half of them at least are, probably more than that. So yeah, so I've already given you all the unpopular things about college anyway. I don't really know what else and who I am. Oh, yeah, goals, I guess. So, law school, but I don't really care if I don't do that for 10 years, which my parents would probably absolutely hate to hear because they're excited, I think, and like hoping that I actually do something with my life, which is fine. Like, they're parents, that's kind of what parents are supposed to do. So, yeah, I'm sorry, I do keep like looking not at the camera part because technology. um, so yes, so yeah, I don't care if I do it for 10 years because I kind of want to live life, and people are so stuck on getting someplace, but I don't really see the point in getting someplace and being miserable. You know, like so many people try to like rush into like relationships or rush into their job when then you'll just have that for the rest of your life, and maybe not necessarily a relationship, but you will have work for the rest of your life. You will have like if you do like get married and stuff, you'll have your family for the rest of your life. I'm not saying like don't get married and have kids and do all the things you're supposed to do, but I just don't see a reason to push it or rush it or whatever. I'm 23 years young and I'm only getting wiser every day. So I don't know. The law school is like basically it's like selling 3 years of your life and ending up broke. More broke than possible, pretty much. So, yeah. Like, why be in a rush to just sign away 3 years of your life where you have to pay an insane amount just to get a piece of paper that says, congrats, you can practice law if you pass this test, if you pass this test. Otherwise, you just wasted 3 years of your life slaving through hell and you end up with nothing. Yes, and that's kind of looking at it optimistically. I've had friends who've gone to law school and finished, graduated, passed the bar. I've had friends who are in school, and I've had friends who went through law school and did absolutely nothing with their law degree. Um, I've had friends who've done it, they're successful, they like do law, they like their job enough, but yeah, um, everyone kind of experiences things differently. They do it on their own pace. Everyone does it differently, and yeah, so not ready to sign away 3 years of my life quite yet, but I know it's driving my parents crazy. it's it's just like a huge commitment, like, and I'm usually not like bad with commitment, like, I don't know, like if someone were like, the next 3 years you're gonna commit to living in like this place in this town doing this, I'd be like, okay, like I can do that. But just signing 3 years away of my life, like young years where I could be living life, exploring, traveling, having fun, I just, I'm probably wrong in thinking this, but I feel like I'm signing away the best years of my life. And I want to sign off worse years of my life than the ones that I could be having fun and living and being free and being me. So, my plans for this year, well, to work, just, I don't know, to save money if I can. If I can't, I'm really not that upset about that. Um, I want to move out of my parents' house because I'm in my parents' house, like, actually, right now I am. And I love my parents a lot. They are some of the greatest people in the world. But living with them, like I can't just like pack up my car and be like, I am gonna go camp in Minnesota this weekend, or, I'm going to California for a week. I can't do that while I live here. Like, first of all, they'd probably be like, you're fucking insane. Which, I mean, I have friends who do that kind of stuff all the time, so I don't know if that's super crazy, really. But I just can't do what I want to do. Like, I can't have like a whole fridge with all my meals laid out, which is something I want. Mom's always like, oh, like, why are you eating that? Or why did you get that? Or, oh, it's just like I can't make every decision for myself, my own. There's always input for everything I do, and they're always like, what are you going to do with your life? And it's like, well, right now I'm living my life. Like, I can't tell you what I'll be doing in like 6 months because I don't really know. So there is that. So I think I'm moving out though in like a month. So pretty soon. I can't wait. I'm excited. I am going to Wisconsin because I am so in love with Wisconsin. It is beautiful and lovely, and I could live my whole life in Wisconsin. I know everyone is like, oh, I want to go to the beach. Like, I want to go where there's sun and it's warm all the time. No. I think that would be hell. Which sounds bad, but it's true. No snow. I would just cry. I do want to travel. So, I don't know where I'll go exactly. I really want to go to Alaska. I really want to go to Australia. And I wouldn't mind just going to like different mountain ranges and hiking, or just like beautiful places, even like Colorado's beautiful, Arizona, California, um, Portland, Utah, the Ozarks, different like lakes and ice formations would be fun. I don't know. I am not sure. And then I also want to do a WBFF show, which I always feel like I get the meaning wrong, but I think it's like, actually, I can look it up. It's like women's. I'm gonna look it up just so I don't sound like a complete idiot when I say it. Alright, World Beauty, Fitness, and Fashion. So I want to do like the beginner bikini. So it is about body, like it's a kind of like a bodybuilding competition, but it's kind of cool because it caters more towards like uniqueness and fashion and like physique, like more like aesthetics, I guess. Like how, like if you choose a good swimsuit that complements your body and stuff like that, and like how your body looks as opposed to just who can amass the most muscle, I guess is kind of my take on it, which could be wrong. But yeah, so I really want to do that in October. So, or the end, sorry, it's the last day of September actually. What I want to do, it's in Oklahoma. So, it'd be kind of cool to see Oklahoma too. I've never been there. Um, so right now it is April, the middle of April. So May, June, July, August. I have like 5 months to prepare for it. I guess I have more like 4.5 months, 4 months would be better to say, which is 16 weeks, which is kind of scary and nerve-wracking, but that's alright. That's kind of what it's about. So I really have to like focus more on my food and going to the gym because I haven't gone in 3 days now. Ugh. Yeah, I could go tonight. Um, this is really long, so I should probably cut it short. Um, so yeah, I do want to do that. I do have a coach I'm working with right now because even if you know everything about like food and whatever, you should. It's nice to have someone to like guide you and help you and even just like offer advice. Like if you're like, I ate a pint of ice cream and not the Halo Top, but the actual ice cream that's like 300 calories a serving, what do I do? Because it happens. Maybe not a whole pint, but I've definitely eaten like a pint in like a few days. So that happens. But yeah. So that is kind of me, my situation, my in betweenness of school. And I'm not sure exactly what this is gonna be. It might just be a rant for me, and everyone else who watches it will probably be like, she is so boring. And her life is so boring. And why did I just waste 2 minutes trying to watch part of that video? And but yeah. And hopefully I figure out the whole lighting and sun and stuff later on. But for now, that is all. Okay. So yes. Also, I think I will just go by Lala Girl for this, which is fine. I like that. My Instagram is Lala Girl, so it's Lala Girl 7 with underscore after Lala and underscore score after girl. Alright.